forgive me for two off-topic questions here. First, I want to give you an opportunity to react to the big news of the day from the U.S. Supreme Court ruling against President Donald Trump and his tariffs, number one. Number two, this question comes from our CBS and NBC affiliate in Fresno. As for the changes you made to the CPUC, what is the vision you have for the California Public Utilities Commission and moving forward also on utilities and affordability in California?
Well, and I appreciate the question on the PUC. We just announced a new chair of the PUC. We also promoted his resume and his work to look at the issue of costs, particularly as it relates to electric bills. And that's our top focus. It's been a focus that was advanced with the Cap and Invest program, where we set aside $60 billion between now and 2045 for rebates for electricity bills. It also animated our regionalization, a plan that 11 years we worked on. We finally got it done, that will save over $1 billion a year in terms of ratepayer costs associated with regionalizing our grid and allowing more of our wind and solar to be exported when it's not needed in the state of California, and allow us more reliability of imports to address some of the variabilities and vulnerabilities in our grid. And so those were two proof points. But he wants to take it to the next level, really get under the hood at all of the additional costs that we've stacked up on the bills over many, many years. A lot of it well conceived, but no longer necessarily doing the job that they need to do, and how we can start to remove some of those burdens and some of those costs to claw back the cost of the bill. As it relates to the tariffs were illegal from day one. We were in Fresno. We were the first state. I was the first governor to announce the lawsuit with Attorney General Bonta on the illegal tariffs under the emergency authority that Donald Trump was asserting. Shocking to me that 3 members of the Supreme Court actually agreed with Donald Trump. There's nothing in the International Economic Emergencies Power Act that gives the President of the United States unilateral authority to impose a tax increase on ranchers, on farmers, on small businesses, on you and me. Donald Trump should return that money immediately. He has an obligation, $1,751 per family, that were taxed by Donald Trump. He took hundreds of billions of dollars from working folks, from the ag community, from small businesses, for this vanity play, this illegal action. And he finally was held to account. The rule of law won out. And what did Donald Trump do? He had a tantrum today. And he decided to tax you all again across the board, 10% across the board under some new authority. He's unhinged. Donald Trump is increasingly unhinged. Even his hand-picked Supreme Court said what he was doing was lawless. And I'll end on this, because this is important. It was a coercive policy that has produced what result? You saw GDP growth in the fourth quarter. GDP has now declined under the Trump administration. Unemployment has gone up under the Trump administration. Manufacturing jobs have gone down under the Trump administration. His entire theory of the case is falling apart. And this, the most regressive sales tax in modern American history. Finally, that will come to an end. Pay us back. Put that money back in the pockets of working families and the American people.
Last question.